Hello everyone, you're very welcome. So today I'm going to do a little bit of creative mindfulness with you. And I'm so delighted to be a part of Crinú na nÓg and to be doing this and bringing this creative activity to you. So my name is Jackie and I am a children's creative mindfulness teacher. So what I'm going to show you how to do today, what you can do at home, is to make your very own mind jar. And I suppose the mind jar really is the first activity that I always do in my classes and workshops. And it's a really good and nice activity to do because it helps us to understand and explain about our busy minds. And I suppose it also helps us to understand the benefits of mindfulness or mindful breathing. So firstly, I'm going to show you what you're going to need to make your mind jar, and then I'm going to explain a tiny bit about what mindfulness is, and then we'll do the activity. So to make your own mind jar, all you need is an empty bottle. It can be plastic or it can be a glass jar. But if you've got younger children at home, I'd say use the plastic bottle because it's safer. You'll also need some water in your jar, in your bottle, and you'll need some glitter. So a few different colours of glitter are really good for this activity. So they're the main things. And I will also explain that you can add extra little things in if you like, but glitter, water and an empty jar or bottle are perfect. So before we do the activity, what is mindfulness? So I suppose in simple words, mindfulness is paying attention to something on purpose or really noticing something, again, on purpose. So usually with mindfulness, it's associated with breathing. And really, I suppose it's one of the most important aspects is practicing mindful breathing. But you can bring mindfulness into lots of activities throughout your day. And it really is, it's about slowing down and noticing what's happening. And it could be about what's happening in your mind, how your body is feeling. But also we can use our senses to bring mindfulness into our lives. So say, for example, listening to a sound. And I'll show you a bell at the end where we can practice a little bit of mindful listening too. So that's what it is, and it's got huge benefits. I suppose it helps us to feel calmer, it helps us to feel happier inside. It helps us to deal with difficult emotions as they come up, as they arise. It helps us to be present, to enjoy our lives exactly as they are unfolding around us. And I suppose it brings us into what we call the here and now, the present moment. So instead of getting caught up in our busy minds and our busy lives, it brings us into the here and now so we can fully enjoy what's happening in our lives. So that's just a little introduction. So now our mind jar. So let's begin making our mind jar. Now I've got a really big jar today just so that you can see it nice and clearly at home. So I've got my water in my jar, and what I'm going to do is talk you through a day, a regular day. So when we wake up in the mornings, that's when we notice or we start thinking and we start feeling or noticing things around us. So some mornings we wake up and we're really happy, but some mornings we wake up and we might feel a little bit grumpy. We might be sleepy, we might be tired. But likewise, you might wake up another morning and you could be nice and happy and calm or excited if you've got, for example, a birthday party or something coming up that's going to be a really, really good day. So then say you get up and you come downstairs or you go into your kitchen and you decide you want a nice big bowl of cereal for breakfast. But then you notice the cereal is all gone. So you might feel a little bit sad and maybe a little bit angry too because somebody else has eaten the cereal on you. But then your mum tells you that she's going to make you pancakes and you love pancakes. So straight away you feel happy again. As your mum is making the pancakes, they smell so delicious and you're starving. And you're a little bit impatient too. So you kind of feel a little bit angry again. Then you get your lovely pancakes, you gobble them up, you feel nice and full and happy again. So then say you go outside to play with your friends. And you're outside waiting and your friend has said that he'd be there at 10 o'clock. But 10 o'clock comes and there's no sign of your friend to arrive because he's running late. And you feel a little bit worried. You start thinking, where is he? But then you notice he's got caught up in traffic or something has delayed him and he arrives to your house and you feel happy again that he's there. And then a little while later, your mum or your dad call you in to do some work. So they want you to sweep the floor or empty the dishwasher or do a few household jobs. So you feel a little bit disappointed because you've had to say goodbye to your friend and you were hoping to play with him for longer. And then you're also a little bit frustrated because you've got all of these jobs to do and you don't really want to do them. But then when they're done, you feel happy and content and you're able to go outside again to play. So you can talk or continue on like this the whole way through your day. And what you might notice is all of the different colours of glitter are going into the mind jar. Because as we go through a day, any day, we experience loads of different thoughts, different feelings, different emotions. And even me today, I have to say, today I felt very happy because I was recording this video, but I also felt a little bit shy and a little bit nervous too because I was scared that I wouldn't do a good job. So there's my thoughts and feelings going into the mind jar too. So there you go, there are all your glitter in your water to represent your thoughts and your feelings. And one really important aspect of mindfulness is being kind to yourself and your thoughts and your feelings as they arise. So I'm going to pop in a little heart into the water too. And I'm also going to pop in a few little stars here. And these can represent anything you want them to represent. Maybe memories. We all have loads of different memories. We've happy memories. We might have sad memories too, but that's all okay. And maybe too, your little stars in there might remind you that you are a star, that you are loved by so many people. So when you've put into your jar all of the little bits and pieces that you want to put in, you can close it nice and tight. And again, what I will say, if you've got young children in the house, it's a good idea to glue the lid onto the jar so that it will be nice and secure. So now we've got our mind jar created. So now what I'm going to do is shake the mind jar. Now, as we swirl and shake it, look at all the beautiful colour going around. But this is our busy mind. All of these thoughts and feelings and emotions are all in our minds. But what can we do? How can we help us feel calmer? How can we help our mind feel clearer? This is where mindfulness comes in. We can practice some mindful breathing. So what I'd like you to do now with me is to practice some breathing. I'm going to use my breathing ball or my Hoberman sphere to practice some mindful breathing today. So as we breathe in, I'm going to open the sphere out, and I want you to fill your belly up with air as we breathe in. As we breathe out, release all the air again. So before we do our breathing, just going to show our busy mind, but all of that swirling around in our minds, and we'll practice some breathing together. So 3 breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Another breath in, all the way out. 3rd breath in, fill the balloon in your belly. Let the air all the way out. So by just taking 3 breaths, notice how your body feels now, how your mind feels, and how your body feels. And we'll have a little look at our mind jar. Everything has settled down. Now there's still a few little bits of glitter floating around, but that's okay. There's always going to be a few little thoughts and feelings in there. But for the most part, they've settled. Our mind is clearer, it's calmer. We're not caught up in all the thinking anymore. That's what mindfulness can do for you. By practicing some mindful breathing, it can help you to feel calm and clear. And it can make your mind feel calm and clear too. So that's my little creative activity for today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you try it at home too for yourself. And remember, mindfulness is a skill, it's a practice. So the more we practice mindfulness or mindful breathing, the better able we are to remember to do it. So say, for example, if anger comes to visit us, so all of these emotions, they're like visitors that come and go. If anger comes to visit, so instead of reacting and shouting, if we try and practice some mindful breaths, it will help us to feel calmer and clearer, and we might respond then in a calmer way to people around us. So before I finish, I'm going to do a little bell. You can listen very carefully to the sound of the bell. And that will be your mindful listening, so focus on the sound. And then when the sound is over, our video will finish. Were you able to focus on the full sound of the bell? It's a beautiful way if we really listen carefully. It will help us also to come into the present moment, into the here and now. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye.